Test.
You good? You all right? Good. Good. Nothing, huh?
Yeah, we'll go without it.
Testing. Test. Check it out now, Rob.
No.
Think you might be back. Go ahead.
Let's see. 1 2 1 2.
It's the mic, huh?
Think so? Okay.
All right. We'll pass it.
Okay. Go ahead, Rand.
There you go.
Yes, sir.
Oh, you back.
We
We back.
back. Go ahead, Rand. Get us started.
All
Randy
right. Second half of episode 16. Mia Vanna presents the R&R podcast where we talk sports, cigars, and entertainment. And we got an entertainment section for y'all tonight. My man sitting to the left of me is no longer the Mr. Randy Ellis.
Let's go.
Famous saxophone player. Just got off a tour with Stevie Wonder.
Yes, sir. Let's
What's
give it
up,
up for
Randy?
Randy Ellis. Yes, played here Members Night a
What's
couple
up,
months
y'all?
ago.
What's going on, man? Thanks, Randy, for having me. Rob, what's going on, bro? My brother?
All good, baby. Glad to have you, man.
Happy to be
You know,
here,
we're
man.
gonna talk. Who you've toured with. How you got started in music. Now you're in real estate. This is an honor to have you up here. You turned it out up here a couple months ago for Kevin's
man.
birthday, man.
I had a ball, man.
So
I saw Kevin in the building too.
let's start off, man. Give us a little something, man. Give us a
Give us a
sample.
little something.
Let's see what it do.
Put your hands
Give it
together
up. Give it up.
for Mr.
Randy Ellis.
Ellis.
Man, usually I let Randy Jaquette start off, but since this is my dear friend from 20 years, I'll start off. Man, I'm a little uncomfortable. I got two dudes named Randy next to me, and they both taller than me, so I don't know if this is a basketball moment or what. But
We ain't got that
anyway,
swag,
man,
swag,
man,
bro.
let's talk about it, dog. How'd you get started playing music, man, and how long have you been playing?
I've been playing, about 40 years.
40.
My dad he passed away back in 2011, but he was a pastor.
Okay.
And he used to make me, I was 5th grade. He made me play in church every Sunday. I hated it. Oh my gosh. I couldn't stand
I can
it.
imagine.
And so I was just bored, but he told me, he said, you don't have this is non-negotiable. You're going to play every Sunday before I preach. And so I would say about 7, 8, 9 years passed.
Wow.
And I just got comfortable playing.
Okay.
And and I went to HBCU, Virginia State University.
Virginia State
Shout out to
University.
HBCUs in the building.
That's right.
And so I studied music at Virginia State University.
Okay.
I got my degree in classical music, and I came out as a music educator. And
Okay.
I taught
Okay.
for about 4 years, and then I got a big break to start playing with Fred Hammond.
Okay. Fred
gospel
Hammond.
music.
Gospel,
And
yep.
then- so then I moved to LA around 2001,
Mm-hmm.
and then through Fred, I was able to meet Sheila E. And
Mhm.
I started working in Sheila's band,
Okay.
and she introduced me to Prince. And
Wow.
I got a chance to work with Prince for a few, and then I met you at the barbershop.
2003, Marcel's
yeah,
Barbershop
Yes,
in
Shout out to Marcel.
Inglewood.
In
That's
Inglewood.
where all brothers meet at the barbershop.
That's where I
Either
met.
there at a dice game, one of the two.
And Rob, you were always giving me a real estate card. Like
Always.
every time I saw you,
I
you
gave
were
him my
always
card
talking
every
real estate.
time. He probably had
Talking
12
game.
of my cards.
And
Yeah.
you were a principal at the
I was
time.
a high school principal.
And so you and I would chop it up.
Yep.
And then I started to really take off. My career started to take off. I started to tour with Babyface.
Tell us everybody you tour with. Give
I
it to
toured
us.
with Babyface. I've worked with Anita Baker. I toured with Christina Aguilera.
I saw that concert.
Yeah, back in 07.
Uh-huh.
And then I did 2 world tours with the Jonas Brothers, one in
Okay.
2009 and one 2013.
Okay.
And then I started. I was just working with everybody, man. I was very fortunate. You know, Diana Ross, Whitney Houston before she passed.
Okay.
Whitney, rest in peace. And then I started to work. I was on the Tonight Show with Jay Leno.
How many years were you there with the
I was
Ricky
in-
Minor Band? I
I
remember
was
that.
Ricky's band for about 3 years.
Okay.
And then I started to tour with Stevie Wonder in 2014,
Okay.
and I did a world tour with him. And then he just brought me back. But in the interim,
Uh-huh.
I was trying to pick your brain,
Uh-huh.
and I ended up getting into real estate.
Getting into real estate. How's that going?
I loved it, man. I loved it. It gave me an opportunity
Mhm.
because my girls were young at the
Yeah.
time, and I wanted to stay home. And I really admired you, man.
Okay,
I
appreciate
mean, this guy. You guys don't know Rob Barksdale, man. Give it up for Rob Barksdale. This is one of the most solid brothers.
Appreciate that, dog.
He taught me. He really took me under his wing, and you mentored me, man.
Uh-huh.
You guided me. You helped me purchase my first
First
two homes.
house. Ooh,
You actually
that,
had to
that,
get
that two, the first two.
You got my. He was my realtor.
Mhm.
And I just peeped game from you, man.
Okay,
And
okay.
and then so when I stopped touring with Stevie in about 2016, I just went straight full-time
real estate.
And
Okay.
I would say I had 5 really good. I was with Remax primarily,
I remember that.
and I had 5 good years. You know, just 6-figure years.
Yep.
You know, work just helping as many clients as I could.
Good.
And you were a big part of that.
That's
man.
good. That's
And so I'm
awesome,
very
man.
grateful. And
Full
so
circle. And now you here
I just
in Pomona,
I
baby.
just wanted to stop and catch you and Randy and just.
Yeah.
And just be in the building, you know,
That's
and just
good,
kind of
that's
see
good.
what you guys are doing. But I always keep my horn in the car,
Always.
because I always feel like I can practice, you know.
Yeah.
And so and here we are.
So you keep it in the car. So that's kind of like, you know, I keep my Bible in the car. Randy
yeah.
keeps his gun in the car. You keep your
This is my,
tenor sax in the car.
I keep
That
my
makes
horn,
sense.
man.
I get it.
keep my
I get
horn,
it.
man.
That's all good, dog. That's
Yeah,
all
man.
good. So you tour with everybody, man.
I'm fortunate, man.
What's I mean, what was a highlight? Like a couple people,
Ooh.
like you just recently started touring with Stevie.
Yeah, went back to Stevie, yeah.
You were with Brian Simpson at Spaghettini
Oh, yes,
a couple weeks
yes.
ago.
Yeah,
Man,
Brian Simpson.
I heard people were calling me, "Hey, your boys at Spaghettini." People
Wow.
called me Saturday night.
Come on, man.
So I know it was 2 weeks ago. But give us some of the highlights of you touring.
Oh man, just seeing the world. I've probably been to about 30 countries.
Wow.
And just seeing the
Wow.
world and
It's good.
just to me, you know, it's funny because I don't even really remember. I've worked with a lot of people,
Uh-huh.
but it was just I just love music. Man.
Yeah,
I just
yeah,
had
yeah.
a passion for it, and then
Mhm.
just, you know, opportunities came, and so now I've been very fortunate. I mean, I've been in the room, like I said, I was gonna do This Is It with Michael
Okay.
Jackson, but he passed.
Okay.
But just being in the room with Michael and Prince, and you know, I got a few Grammys with Beyonce,
Okay.
and I've worked with Jay-Z. I mean, you know, just so many highlights.
Okay.
I don't really know where to go. I would say the biggest thing is, if you ever seen the Dave Chappelle, any of his shows where he would talk about Prince, or he would impersonate Prince.
Yep.
It's all true.
It's all true.
It's
That's how
all
Prince
true,
is.
man. Yeah, like literally working with him. We did a video shoot with Prince one night, and we started at midnight.
You started at midnight.
And I would say we worked from like midnight to about 3 a.m,
Uh-huh.
just straight playing.
Okay.
And then literally Prince stopped everything and was like, "Hey, you know, let's shoot. You know, we're gonna shoot some basketball.
Let's go play ball.
Let's play ball." And he can ball, man.
Can he?
Like
at,
Prince-
at like 5'5", he
Yo,
can go though.
Speaking of which, Prince, I don't know if you knew it, he was the player of the state in Minnesota.
I didn't
his
know
senior
that.
year.
I didn't know that. Wow.
Yeah, he was that good.
That's
And
crazy.
so-
I
and
didn't know that.
Then literally right after that, he said, "Okay, I'm going to cook some pancakes. Anybody want any breakfast?"
He cooked.
Literally, and we got out of there maybe like 5, 6 in the morning.
That's crazy.
But
That's
and that
crazy.
was back in 07. And then I was touring with Christine at the time. So literally
When I
a
went
few
to
hours later, we went to rehearsal with Christina Aguilera.
That's
So
crazy. That's a story.
yeah, man.
Yeah, and I remember that concert. I said that tour was. I saw you at
Yep.
it was Staples.
yep,
Yeah,
yep,
Staples. I remember that.
yeah.
I'm not a Christina Aguilera fan, but you
Yeah.
know,
But
free
the show was
tickets.
good though.
Show was great, and it was free. You know,
Come
and
on, I got your
I
back,
grew up
baby. I
poor,
got your
so
back, baby.
anything free,
I got
it
your
could have
back,
been.
baby. You know how we do.
Yeah, all day. It could have been now and later. I
Come
would
on,
have
baby.
taken
You
them.
already know.
But that's good, man. That's good. Randy, what you got for him?
Oh, no, man. I met this young cat. He performed here, and
That was awesome.
he performed here. And we were outside, and he was like asking me some information, and then he's like, "Where can I get this?" And where can I said, "Man, just come on in." I said, "What's your name?" He said, "Randy." I said, "Hold on." And
That's my name.
I knew he was cool when I met him, and he's a real good dude, man. A hell of a saxophone player, a hell of a
Terrific.
musician, man. And he came up here, like you said, a couple weeks ago. He did Kevin's birthday party, man, and he tore the roof off this thing.
Yes,
And
sir.
one night we're gonna have to get him here.
On members night.
on members night, and there goes the owner right there. He's on the phone, but yeah, we get it done. And just tell him what you got coming up next, bro.
So tomorrow I'm gonna be at Vibrato's
Ooh,
in
Bel Air.
Herb
West-
Albert's Vibrato's
Uh-huh.
in Bel Air. I'll be there tomorrow night. You guys are welcome. I'm performing with an amazing vocalist named Terrell Edwards. Everybody's invited.
Okay.
Come on out and crash the party tomorrow night. Then I'll be with Brian Simpson
Again
back at Humphreys
in San
in
Diego.
San Diego on December the 15th.
Okay.
But then prior to that, I'm gonna be with Stevie Wonder at the crypto.com
Yeah, it's
I'll be with-
it's
I'll be-
Christmas. Yeah.
on December 14th.
December 14th with Stevie, December 15th with Brian Simpson.
In San Diego, we'll
That's
be at
pretty-
Humphreys, and then
that's
again
pretty-
tomorrow night we'll be in Bel Air with Terrell Edwards.
Okay.
Terrell does an amazing show. It's called Unforgettable, where he goes back and he does a tribute to
Not Nat.
Nat King Cole, to all the greats, like
Yeah.
you know, Sammy Davis Jr., Nat King Cole. You're gonna hear a little bit of what's my man's name? What's the brothers from Howard? Donny Hathaway.
Donny Hathaway.
So
Okay.
he tributes Frank Sinatra, and he does an amazing job. He covers all the great artists,
Mhm.
you know, all those great male artists, but he does it in his way, you know. And I'm telling you, tomorrow night's gonna be classic. It'll be a Vibratos tomorrow night.
And that's a great venue, great food,
Great
great
venue,
drinks.
yeah.
Wow, nice. You got to dress up a little bit there.
Yeah.
Let me ask you this:
What's
when
up,
you
big
have
bro?
a show like that,
Yeah.
how many times do you rehearse for tomorrow night's show?
So we've done it. I've worked with him for 3 years.
Mhm.
So I don't want to make light of it, but we won't necessarily. I'm surprised he didn't call a rehearsal this week.
Really?
So we'll just go. We're gonna go off the cuff, and it'll be organic. It'll be natural. People are gonna have a great time. And again, like I said, if you guys are close to Bel Air tomorrow night, come out and hear us. Terrell's an amazing singer, and I've been fortunate to work with him for about 3 years.
Okay.
And so it's gonna be great. The band is phenomenal. We got Herman Matthews. He's the drummer for Tower of Power. We got another guy named K Tao.
Okay.
He's an amazing guitarist in his own right,
Mhm.
and it's just gonna be a great show.
Great show. So
The food
man,
is great. Everything is nice.
Food is great. Atmosphere is great. So you're from Hamden, Connecticut.
Hamden, Connecticut. Yeah.
How far is that from New Haven?
So New Haven is where I was born.
Okay.
So
Where
New
Yale
Haven-
is.
It's adjacent. It's
Okay.
literally the next town over.
Okay.
And so I grew up playing sports, man. I was
Yeah.
an athlete. Man.
Yale
You know,
University. Yeah.
I was a baller, man.
What was your sport growing up?
Baseball was my sport.
Baseball. Okay.
But I started basketball and football my senior year in high school.
Okay. So I got a trivia question.
Let's go.
T. Roy,
Let's go.
Drape, Wayne, Dre, Neil Clark. This is an East Coast trivia question. Randy is high school class of 1990,
Yes.
Hamden, Connecticut. There's a famous, Lou, you could jump in if you think about it. There's a famous superstar,
Entertainer.
entertainer, movie actor that grew up with Randy in Hamden, Connecticut. Huge. So we'll give you one shot.
He was my best friend.
Best friend in elementary, junior high, and high school.
Yeah.
Hamden High. I'll give you a clue. He played college football before he was a superstar entertainer, movie star. Lou, give me one guess, Lou. He's huge. And he played football before he became an actor.
He played at the University of Miami. Yeah.
University of Miami. Kevin, Hugo, Coach. I'll give you a hint. Who'd you say? The Rock. The Rock is his elementary friend,
Yeah.
best friend. Yeah, Hampton, Connecticut.
Yeah. Dwayne Johnson.
Yeah, Dwayne Johnson. Yep.
Yeah.
Played at Miami, then became a wrestler, and then now, of course, he's The Rock. Who guessed that? You two? Yeah,
My man-
Coach. Yeah.
Back-
That's good. That's good, man. That's a highlight. What's something we would know about him that's interesting?
Ooh, so Dwayne loves to fish.
He loves to fish.
Man, he's an avid fisher, man. He
Okay.
loves to fish, and we would fish at a pond called it was called Sanford Barn,
Mm-hmm.
and we would catch trout, eel, striper bass. But he's an avid fisher. Like he loves the fish.
Did you stay in touch with him all those years, or did you kind of
No,
lose contact?
Yeah, we definitely lost contact. When I was teaching, Rob, I started to see him back in the mid '90s. He was catching wind, and he was known as Rocky Maivia at that time.
Okay.
But the entertainment would circle us back around.
Yeah,
When I was
yeah.
on the Tonight Show for 3 years, I was there. Every year, he would be promoting a movie. Like I think Fast and
Exactly.
Furious were the movies
Yeah,
around that
yeah.
time. So I got a chance to see him off set
Okay.
or on set, and we would just
Talk
connect.
off set.
Yeah.
And people probably couldn't believe that you guys grew up
No,
together.
no. And it was cool because like Jay Leno, like the people who would script the show, they would always do little segments where they would have some interchange between myself and him,
Okay, that's cool.
or some exchange, and
Yeah,
he would they would make a joke of things that he and I would kind of experience and gone through,
Yeah.
and it would always segue some of those jokes or some of those
Mhm.
experiences within the show.
Did you have any inkling that he would turn out to be huge like he is?
You know what's kind of crazy? Dwayne really always had that star power.
Did he?
Like it was always something special about him.
Okay.
That you didn't know what
But-
he was going to become, but you knew he was special, Randy. Like he
Yeah.
had that charisma about him.
Mhm.
Everything you see about him now and all the success he's had, he truly was that dude.
Okay.
You know,
In high school.
6th grade. Yeah,
Fifth,
yeah.
sixth grade even.
Oh yeah.
Wow.
I met him in 5th grade. you
Fifth
know?
grade. That's
Yeah,
crazy.
And so it was really crazy because I didn't like there was only one seat on the bus.
Okay.
So this is how we met. There was one seat on the bus, and my stop was the second to the last stop
Uh-huh.
before we went to school, and his stop was the last stop. And I saw this kid with curly hair, and I couldn't tell if he was a dude or a girl.
Wow.
And, I'm 5th grade. And
Yeah,
I didn't want,
fifth
I didn't
grade,
want to sit, and he just had my seat was the seat next to me was the only open seat on the bus. And I saw him getting on the bus. I was like, crap, I don't want this girl sitting next to me.
Yeah.
Man. And so he sat down, and I just turned my head, and I was like, man, I don't want to talk to fifth
Yeah,
grade. You
yeah,
don't wanna
fifth
talk to
grade,
no
yeah.
girls. And I literally asked him. I said, "Hey, man, or excuse me, are you a girl or are you a boy?" And that was my first question. And he was like, "My name is Dwayne. I'm a boy."
My name is Dwayne.
And
Wow.
I was like,
That's
"Oh,
cool.
cool." And so I just dapped him
Yeah,
up.
yeah,
And from
yeah.
that point,
You're cool.
we were cool.
That's
And then,
crazy,
for
man.
like the next 4 or 5 years, and then he would eventually move to Hawaii and
Okay.
then Pennsylvania,
Yeah.
and the
Then
rest
he
is
went
history,
to you.
you know?
Yeah.
But
That's crazy.
he's my guy, man. Like,
That's
and
crazy.
so when it's not beloved. When I see him, I'm excited for him because I got a chance to really know him as a kid
exactly.
way before he would blow up and
And
become
be who
the
he is now.
superstar that he is. You know.
Yep. Randy, what you got?
Nothing, man. That's an amazing story. Shout out to The Rock.
Shout out to The
Johnson.
Rock, baby.
Nah, man. But so you got a lot of stuff coming up. How you feel about Mia Vanna?
About what?
Mia Vanna, Cigar Lounge.
Oh, this is my spot, man. Listen, I just happened to be up here on some business today,
Yep.
and I think when my business, the business I was handling finished around 2:00, I said, man, let me just hang out. Because I know Wednesdays this is the spot. So I said, I'll go back to. I got time to get back to LA, but if I can see Raul and the guys here, and I just wanted to crash the party for a little bit.
So
know?
you were here, you were done at 2, but you hung out
Oh yeah.
just to come to Mia
Oh,
Vanna.
then-
Shout out to Mia Vanna.
Yeah.
man. Let's get some little
This
producer.
spot is,
Let's
this
get
spot
that.
is amazing.
Yes,
man.
sir. Yes,
But
sir.
I also want to shout out. Yes,
Yeah.
I want to shout out. Thanks to you, Rob. Like
Yeah.
I said, I've been fortunate to.
Uh-huh.
I'd say I've probably helped about 50, maybe 60 families
That's crazy.
buy and sell real estate.
Yep.
In Los Angeles, and I want to shout out Sequoia Neff. I'm with this amazing.
I know Sequoia.
That's my girl, man.
I know her
I want to
brokerage.
shout her out. I'm with Treehouse Realty.
Treehouse. Yeah, I know Sequoia.
She and I had a conversation, and our visions aligned. I've watched her success, and so I want to shout out Sequoia. That's my girl.
Yep.
Treehouse Realty. And I'm just excited to be able to serve, serve as many families as possible. And I love playing this horn, man.
There you go,
always
dog.
had this horn in the car with me,
You know, that's what life is about, man.
Yeah, bro.
Finding what you love. If you
Yeah.
find something you love, you never have to work another day in your life.
Yeah, bro. And I
That's
thank
real
you,
talk.
man. Like you,
That's great,
bro,
dog.
You gave me
you
so
did
much
it.
game,
You
man.
took it and ran with it.
Thank you, brother.
Yeah, I just did the handoff. You ran 80
Man,
yards,
you
dog.
gave me so much game because every time I would see you in the barbershop, you always had a card.
Yeah,
You always had a real estate card, and I was just watch how diligent you were with helping clients. Man, you a bad dude, man.
Thank you,
Like,
sir. I appreciate you,
bad
dog.
brother,
Yeah,
man.
I
So
appreciate
I
you.
just had to pay respect and just come by and hang out at the lounge, man. And
At these
bro,
spots,
bring me back, man. Let's
bring it back. Let's have
bring
him
me-
on
bring the
members
band,
night,
man. Come
Let's
on.
have him out. Let's go. Come on, Raul. Let's
Yeah,
go.
we got to get him up here on members night.
Yes,
Put
sir.
your hands together for the
Randy
accomplished
Ellis.
Randy Ellis. One hell of a dude right here.
Yes, sir.
Thank you, Randy. Randy, thank you.
Oh, they want to hear one more,
I
Rand.
want to hear one more.
They want to hear one more. Not done yet. Yeah. Hey, Wayne said we got you here free. We need one more song. That's tenor
This
sax.
is for me.
Alto sax, soprano sax. Okay. Yeah.
Thank you.
Yes,
We're going
sir.
to wrap
Baby,
this show up
Hey,
tonight.
we hanging out tonight. We ain't going nowhere.
We
love,
ain't
baby.
hanging out, but I want to dedicate this show. Yesterday, I celebrated my 23rd anniversary
23rd,
to my
baby.
lovely wife, Amanda Jaquette.
There you go. There you
And
go.
also, it's my baby girl's birthday, Gianna Jaquette.
Happy birthday,
turned
Gigi.
25.
Yes,
I'm
sir.
a well-blessed man. I don't know, God is still in the blessing business because he blessed my black butt. So
Yeah.
I'm good. All right.
There you go. Hey, good job, baby. Episode 16 in the
Episode
books.
16 out.
See you
Thank
next
you,
week.
producer. Raul, he's back. He be gone next week, I think.
No, it'll be gone in 2 weeks.
2 weeks. Oh, we got him back
On the-
next week.
Yes, sir.
All right.
Members
Members
night.
night.
Friday,
Friday
November
night. Get here
22nd.
early. We got the band coming in. You got some soul, funk, R&B, some Afro beats. Come check us out. Get here early. I promise you, get here early because it's going to be standing room only.
Yes, sir.
Yes, get here early. Members night. Me and Vanna, the flyest, dopest cigar lounge in Southern California. We out, Rob.
Yes, sir.